Hey, what's up guys? I'm Marcus with Epic Life Gaming. Thank you guys for coming back for another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing live rage with you guys, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to farm for loot, gold, elixir, maybe even a little bit of dark elixir, and also how to trophy push at the same time. So these are the basically how to farm and trophy push at the same time. Right now I have 1191 trophies, and I'm going to show you guys a few raids of me doing farming and trophy pushing. So what you're going to want to do is fill your barracks and your army camps with barbarians and archers. I am going to boost my barracks just for the sake of this video, and occasionally I'll do this when I have 2 hours to set aside and just straight raid. So if you guys do and you guys have some gems to spend, go ahead and do that. Boost your barracks. What I really recommend though is make sure you are completely maxed out on queuing up your troops in your barracks, because of how fast they queue up. When you're off raiding, you're almost gonna have a full army camp when you come back. So I'm just strictly doing barbarians and archers, 2 barracks barbarians, 2 barracks archers. Very cheap army composition. You'll be able to raid a lot, and you really don't have to worry about spells. I have some queuing up just as a fun little thing. In case I need it or whatever, I have it queuing up. I'm most likely not going to need it. We ran into our very first base we're going to do. This is the trophy pushing part of it. We're going to go ahead and take out this guy's town hall. We're going to go ahead, lay down some more troops. As you guys can see, we have a little bit of dark elixir right here, so why not take some of that? He actually has quite a bit, and there is a little bit of loot around his base. So let's go ahead and take out some of this loot. Look at that, we got some more dark elixir right there. So it looks like we're getting a little bit of everything on this video. There's not too much loot, but there we go. We took down this guy's town hall, and that's perfect. We already got the trophies, so we're moving on up. I don't think we're grabbing that much loot, to be honest. A few thousand, not too much. For the sake of the video, let's just go ahead. We took almost 400 dark elixir. That was huge. That raid only cost us a little bit of elixir, and look at this. We're almost ready to go back out and start raiding again. So like I said, we were at 43, so that means 27 troops queued up in that short amount of time. 15 archers queued up. So that's how fast they queued up. We probably used a little bit more troops than we would want to. Let's see what we got. Win 250 multiplayer battles. 10 gems. Boom. So we only spent 30 now because we got 10 back. So as you guys can see, we're already at 190, and I'm going to go ahead and start queuing up my troops again, because look at that, 9 troops queued up when you're already done, doing that, when you're upgrading, boosting your barracks. So let's go ahead, get back right into raiding. All right, that's not enough loot on that one. We're going just for good amount of loot or a farming base. That's all you're going to be looking for. All right, so I think we found a good base right here. I'm going to go ahead and try to attack it. This one's going to be a little bit tougher, but this is a lot of loot. What you're going to want to do is grab all the free buildings, because we are trophy pushing along with farming. So make sure to keep grabbing all your loot as possible, or as many buildings as possible, because we definitely don't want to go down in trophies. We're trying to gain trophies, not lose them. So this guy has quite a bit of loot to grab, so let's grab as much as this as possible. All right. We still haven't taken out these Tesla towers. Come on now. All right, we're going to go into the center of this base right here. Come on, guys. So here we go. So we didn't grab that much elixir, but we grabbed a bunch of gold on this one. Not too bad, but not too good either. But our troops are going to be queuing up a lot. Sorry about the interference right there. That was my personal bad. Let's go ahead and end this. We took 300,000 and we got trophies. So that's the farming part of it. But you also want to be trophy pushing. Now we're already up in the 1200 range. We're in the whatever range. What, gold? Silver 1. So there we go. So we already have full camps, you guys. Look at that. On that little bit of time that it took to, do that raid, we already have full army camps. So that's why I'm saying always keep them queued up. Full, or else you're not going to be, getting the full potential of this, the raids. All right. So look at all this loot that we got on this one. So what we're going to need to do is break in and pretty much take as much of this loot as possible, because this is a must. We're going to go in from the bottom right here. Go ahead, start spamming our troops all around, because this is just too good to pass up. And whether we whether we are able to take 100% or not from this guy's base, that's okay. Come on, why aren't you going towards... I apologize. It gets a little frustrating when they don't go after the wall that's almost gone. They're going to go after that wall that's, still needs to be taken out and just goes into that archer tower. Ooh, that is so frustrating, Supercell. Why don't they go after the wall that is almost completely taken out and ready to be destroyed, and that way they can get to the loot instead of going and breaking a wall just to get to one archer tower? Oh, that's frustrating. I hope your updates just blow my mind. Your AI sucks lately, and you said it was going to be better. All right, there was my rant. So let's go ahead and try to get... Actually, we're going to try and get some of our... Alright, let's go from this side. No, I'm not going to have enough. Darn. Let's go, guys. Just do whatever you guys want to do. And I will sit here and watch you guys do whatever you guys want to do. Because I obviously have... The only control I have for you guys is to put you down on this guy's base. And the general area that I want you to go. But no one ever said that you guys would go to where I actually tell you to go. The only way to tell you to go is to press you in the closest area, right? I mean, that's all I really can do. Let's see how they do. Alright, so they did grab a bunch of this loot. I'm not going to be able to get the... not going to be able to get the 1 star, but that's okay, because that is a crap load of loot. So that kind of sucks. So that brought us down to where we actually started. So that isn't good. But we're going to go ahead and keep on attacking. I'll do a couple more attacks with you guys. I know this is going to be a little bit longer of a video, but this is how I do it. This is how I push my trophies and also farm. So we've gotten a lot of loot. So we took a bad beat with getting negative 27. You definitely don't want to do that often unless the loot is there. I mean, how much loot did we gain? Almost 600,000 or 500,000. It's quite a bit of loot. So I'm willing to take that loss. But if you're only getting 5 to 8 trophies at a time, taking a 27 trophy loss is four attacks. but it isn't too many attacks. You can make that up fast. So it isn't like you gotta sweat and be like, oh my gosh, I can't attack this base. Go ahead, attack it, but that's also why these spells are useful too, because they may save that last percentage for you. So let's go ahead and get a couple more attacks in. All right, so this one's going to be a pretty easy one. So what we're going to do is take out the trophies. Yes, that's what we want. We're going to take out all the free buildings as possible. Go ahead, set those everywhere. We're going to actually set some barbarians right there, so that way they can take out this cannon. Let's go ahead and set a couple barbarians right there. Boom, there we go. So we're going to basically get in this base and try to do as much damage as possible. So we're going to put them up right next to this mortar. Come on, guys. There we go. So everything seems to be going good so far. We need to get in there, take out some of this loot, and definitely take out some of these defenses. There we go. Get that wizard tower down. There we go. Boom. It's looking good. Now these guys know what's up. So we already got 2 stars. The most we can get is 13 cups for this, which isn't a lot, but it's enough to keep us going. Make up almost half of what we just lost. And that's if we get a full 3-star. Looks like we will. Doesn't look like it should be a problem, especially with all the troops that we have in there right now. 95%, 98, 100. So we just 3-starred a base with a lot of loot and grabbed 13 trophies, half of what we just lost. And I bet we're almost ready to go again. We are, with 155 troops. If you wanted to, you could just queue up and go ahead and go into another battle. You don't always need to wait and queue up, or wait for 200 troops, because you don't always need it, especially if you're taking out free buildings on the outside. That's what I definitely suggest. Snipe those buildings, bounce back out, go back in, and keep attacking. Because then if you keep doing that, especially like my base, go take out this town hall. If there's no loot to be grabbed, bounce out, go right back in, because your troops will already be queued up again. Go ahead and attack another base like this again. Take out the town hall, bounce, just keep doing it. And if you find those lucky loot bases, get that loot. And then also make sure you try to get at least a 1-star. So we're at 191, 193. We're going to go ahead and just go ahead and find another base to attack. So let's try to find one. So I guess we'll try to attack this base just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Just go ahead. There's no loot to be grabbed. It's all on the inside. So what I'm going to do is just attack his town hall. Especially, and I definitely look for dark elixir drills, because sometimes they leave those on the outside, and it's an easy way to grab, some dark elixir and farm some of that. I'll show a little bit more in-depth video on dark elixir farming. That was definitely something that was requested, and I'd love to show that video, so that's coming up. But I did show you guys kind of a way to farm dark elixir, especially in this. Go ahead, grab the town hall, then leave, and then head back in just like I'm about to show you. Boom, and battle. Go ahead, leave. We only used, what, 31? Look at that. We already got full maxed out army camps. So we're going to go ahead, queue everything back up. There we go. And I'm going to show you guys another attack. So that way you guys can get an in-depth look at this. So let's go ahead and attack again. All right, so I think I'm going to try and attack this base. This isn't probably the best, representation of what I'm trying to show you guys, but trying to find easy bases with all the loot on the outside and enough buildings on the outside to make sure that you get your 50%, because that's at least what you want. This guy doesn't offer a lot of trophies, but he does offer enough to, you know, keep going up. At least it's not negative. That's what we're not looking for negative. Let's go ahead and take out that little small disobedient cannon. Make sure you're grabbing all the free buildings around the outside. Definitely don't want to miss any of those. Boom. And we're going to be grabbing as much loot as possible. There we go. So we're doing all right. We have gained a lot of loot. We haven't gained the amount of trophies that I wish we have gained already. I wish we would have gained a little bit more. Just to show you guys a good example of what this could possibly be. Because it works better than what I'm kind of showing you guys. It's just a quick example. We are grabbing a little bit of loot over here. We're already at 61 trophies, or 61%. So we're already above the recommended for you know, winning this, which is a star. That's all you need to come out with the victory. So there we go. There's all the free loot, and now I would bounce out and then exit and then save as much troops as I can, grab some loot, grab some trophies, and then I'm out. So we did get back into Silver 1 League. That is awesome. I am going to be, the reason I showed this video is because I'm going to be moving up, so that way I can show you guys my updated how to get a Barbarian King for free without spending gems. But if you enjoyed this video, if this helped you out, go ahead and hit that like button. It's simple, it's easy, and anyone can do it, especially you. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You're going to get daily videos, fun content, and you get to hang out with me. Thank you guys for everything you're doing for this channel. Hope you have a great day, and don't forget to stay beautiful.